And as we start, others will join us. So I will just introduce myself and introduce.
Hello, Joycelyn, the network.
Yeah, okay. I'm just going to mute. You can, don't worry, you're hearing. Don't worry, and I will just mute. So as you come in, please mute yourself so that the noise from your background will not disturb us today. So you are welcome. If you want to mute your camera, you can do that so that you will not see you. If you can do that, you can mute your camera. So I will just start. Thank you for joining us. We really appreciate you guys for taking time out to really join us today. It's actually, it's really heartwarming, and we're really glad that you can make it. For us, women are our passion. We really want to find out that every woman is independent, that you can take care of yourself no matter what. So like you can see, the topic of today is Women in Business Launch, Empower Women to Empower Others. My name is Susan Isokenitemoagwo. I'm an estate surveyor by profession. I'm a mother, mother of 4 wonderful children, 3 boys and a girl. My children are within the ages of 25 to 16. My eldest will soon be 26, and my last will soon be 70, to the glory of God. I'm married to an amazing man who has given me the opportunity to do what I'm doing today, and I give glory to God that has enabled me to do the same. And like you see on my screen, I'll be talking about why women, why we need to be independent, why we need to stand on our feet, you understand? So that's what we're going to be sharing today. And I would just want everybody to just listen, and there's no way at the end of the presentation, you're going to go home with something valuable that will change your life and will help you to empower yourself and empower those around you. And that is what we're talking about. So on my screen, you will see I have becoming a Proverb 31 woman. Everybody knows what a Proverb 31 woman is. It says she's clothed with strength and dignity. She laughs without fear of the future. That means she's able, you understand, laugh, everything. She knows that the future is bright and the future is good. So that's why, and when you're doing well, your children are doing well, you know that, yes, you are a Proverb 21 woman. She was up before dawn. She had her own garden. She made clothes for herself and her family. She owned and ran her own business. She was a wonderful homemaker. Her husband praised her. Her children adore her. I'm just telling you the qualities of that Proverb 21 woman. So you should, let's just see, and you know, as we're saying it, just look at yourself and see, am I this woman? And because this is all we are talking about today, to be this woman that her husband will praise her, her children adore her. She was intelligent. She took care of the physical needs of her family. She spoke with wisdom. She helped others. She was in shape physically and emotionally and spiritual. And above all, she feared God. You know, those are the qualities of a Proverb 31 woman. That was what she exhibited, and that's who she is. And that's why we're here today, to talk about that woman, to talk about that Proverb 31 woman, and see if we can just be that God has created us to be. So the 7 principles of a Proverb 31 woman is, everybody, you know, like that Proverb woman, the woman, you know, revered Jesus as Lord for her life. You will see it on my screen. I don't want to waste time by reading it. We all know this. Loves, honors, and respect her husband. We know this. So these are what we're going to talk about today. So with the qualities I have just mentioned, you can see on my screen, I said, I would rather be a Proverb 31 woman than be a Victoria's Secret model. So I'm sure that everybody agrees with me. A woman who can take care of herself, a woman who is adored by her husband, a woman who can stand by her feet. If you put that in one word, that's a woman who is not dependent on anyone. Is not, you know, that can stand on her feet when matter arises. So, and I'm just going to be sharing, we've seen what a Proverb 31 woman is and what we're talking about today, because we'll find out that if you empower a woman, you empower a lot of people, and that's what we have come to talk about. So I just put on my screen why I became a financially independent woman, and that is what we're talking about. For you to empower yourself as a woman, you must be financially independent. You must know your finances. You must know what you're worth. So you can see, just follow my screen. I say women and financial independence, a direct impact to the family relation. If you are a woman who is financially independent, a lot will happen in your home. There will be change in your home. There will be joy. There will be everything. You, particularly as a woman, we're talking about ourselves today, you will be happy. So what's financial independence? Financial independence, in simple terms, is the ability to earn a living that enables you to pay for your expenses. In today's era, it is important for every individual to be financially independent, be it a man or be it a woman. So we are just going to be seeing why we need to do this. Financial independence is a key to woman empowerment. Like I said before, you can see it here. Financial independence is a key to woman empowerment. The reason why in many houses women are treated unfairly is directly linked to their personal financial status. I'm sure a lot of you will agree with me. A woman who is not financially independent may get whatever she wants, but not in every house we get it with absolute dignity. Some might not even get it but what we are saying here, some might get it. You will get what you want, but you won't get it with dignity. That's why somebody will wake up and say, what are you doing here? With dignity. There's nothing like getting what you want and you get it with dignity. So every woman should try her best to do her job that gives her a financial stability. No matter whether it is a regular 9 to 5 p.m. office job or a home-based business. Financial independence is paramount. This woman says that, my mom always says that when a woman is financially independent, she has the ability to live life on her own terms. And that's what we are come to say today. How you can live life on your own terms. My mom always said that when a woman is repeated, she has the ability to live life on her own terms. That was the best advice I've ever got. No matter where you go in life or who you get married to, you have to be financially independent. You don't know which curveball life will throw at you. Hence, you need to have the ability to take care of yourself and people whom you love. It gives you the ability to protect yourself when life happens, to stand on your own feet and say that, all right, I can do something about it without being helpless. A woman's best protection is a little money of her own. This everybody knows that. There is nothing like having your own money. Everybody's money cannot be your money. Your money is different from your husband's money. Your husband's money is different, is everybody's money. Your own money is different. Your father's money. So a little money of your own is a good protection for any woman. This is Kim Kiyosaki said, be true to yourself and think about your financial dreams and pursue them with passion. A lot of us, I was there before, we live in denial. Because we can afford to eat, because we don't bother about school fees, our husbands are on top, we just feel that things are okay. But from the last slide, you see that a little money of yourself will help you to empower yourself. Don't set yourself up to be financially independent or your spouse or partner. You will have he said, don't set yourself up to be financially independent or your spouse or partner. You will have less stress and be happier. There is nothing like having your own money. There's nothing like buying the things you want to buy. It is not everything you want that your partner can give you. It is not everything you want that an uncle or a father can give you. There are some things you really want to buy that even if it's as tiny as whatever it is, but you know that, yes, I bought it by myself. The only person who is actually going to give you security, and the life you want is you. That's what we're telling everyone should know, that the only person, no matter who the person is, the only person who is going to give you security and the life you want is you. And I said, my slide is saying, a man is not a financial plan. Your financial success is up to you. A man is not a financial plan. Your children are not your financial plan. Your financial success belongs to you. So every woman has to know this. We all have to know this, because sometimes we say, oh, the man is there. Oh, don't worry, when I'm 60, my children can come and take care of me. You are just making a financial plan on your children. As a woman, you should be able to take care of yourself at any time, any day. He said, here are 6 reasons why I feel it is important for women to be financially independent. One, to be self-reliant. Making and having your own money means you don't have to depend on anybody, rather than living in an artificial bubble where you get to enjoy things that you cannot afford. Being financially independent makes you cut your coat according to your size and spend your money in line with your values. It makes you self-confident. Being financially independent gives you the confidence to make your own decision and live life on your own terms. And there's nothing like that. I tell you, there's nothing like living lives on your own terms. So you can see that nothing like that. So there will be no surprises. This is pretty straightforward. If the man is the only breadwinner in the family, many things could go wrong. If anything happens, it could be difficult to adjust or adapt to the situation. This would be very easily managed if a woman was also financially independent. And we know that this is true. God forbid the man lost his job or whatever happens. But if you have your money, you can always support. You can always support. To avoid resentment, if you keep taking from someone without contributing anything, there will be a point where resentment will creep in. It's simply logic. It happens. If the guy could say, I go out every day to make money, you spend 35,000 on buying Asobi. You know, so this is it. So it happens. So you are taking money every day, you are not putting. A wise woman once told me that a woman who is not contributing anything to her household is like a furniture. You can be tossed around. There are times it's rosary, everything is good, but there are times that there might be little things in the house that the man will have to tell you, yes, you need to do something. Even if they don't tell you, you need to tell yourself. And that's why we need, as a woman, to tell ourselves the truth. So the man, like this guy is saying to the wife, and I say, you go out every day. I go out every day to make money. You spend the 35,000 naira on buying Asobi. To stop feeling helpless, many women stay in abusive and uncomfortable relationship because they feel they have nowhere else to go if they leave. With financial independence, a woman is able to make better choices for herself. It's better for everybody when women are financially empowered. They are also able to contribute their own quota on the home front and to the economy at large. It is better for the welfare of a society at large to have more Miss Independent out there. Whether you're single, whether you're married or divorced, I believe every woman can and should be able to fend for herself. It just makes sense. It just makes more sense to be safer than to be sorry. So he said, give a woman a fish and you feed her for a day. Teach a woman to fish and you feed her and her family for a lifetime. And that is why we're doing this. If it's everything I have said, everything you have read on my screen, we know that there are a lot of women going through that. A lot of women silently going through things like that because they are not financially independent. So we have come here today to just share a story with you, to tell you where we're coming from. We used to be that woman, but to God be the glory, we have, graduated from that woman, but a woman who, a Proverbs 31 woman who can actually stand on her feet. So we've realized that if we are able to give this to women like ourselves, we'll be able to empower them and empower the world. So the goal isn't money. The goal isn't money. The goal is living life on your own terms. So with everything we've mentioned, you said there is nothing like living life. You want to do what you want to do. You don't have to, there's something I tell women, I said, if you want to buy a car, you don't need to do a family meeting. Maybe you just take advice. Please, honey, I want to buy a car. But it's not that one that the whole family will come and sit down because they know that you are using the man's money. You understand? So you don't need to do those things. Do things. It's not even a car, it's not anything, even if it's to buy lipstick, even if to give offering in church. You're doing it at your own terms. You don't have to beg anyone. So I will just share my story. This is just the story I have. This is me living life. This is like living life at your own terms. You can travel the world. You can do anything you want to do. You can see this is me. I'm in one of the best hotels in Dubai, just living my life. Before I couldn't afford this. I couldn't even afford to take a flight from Lagos to Benin, not to talk of taking to Dubai and living the life I want to live. So this is what we call life as a woman. If you are able to live your life, if you are able to live, at least for one, the first thing I want to talk about is just about yourself. Feed yourself, nourish yourself inside out before you start to talk about. If you don't have that to give to yourself, you will not be able to give it to anybody, because you cannot give what you don't have. So these are some of my team members, my partners. You can see this is like a business class in Emirates, and we were all going on a journey. You can just go out. You're that woman that can just call your friends, come, let's go out, let's have fun, and you don't have to meet the man, because the man is there paying school fees, the man is there doing everything, and then you want to have. So you don't see yourself having such fun because you are not able to do that. So you just see these are all, I'm just pictures don't lie. So these are all the things that as an independent woman, you can really do. So that's why we're saying that whatever you're doing today, if it doesn't make you smile, you need to change it. If whatever you're doing today does not make you, is not allowing you to live that life that you have always planned to live, or live as a woman, fulfill, nourish yourself inside out, we just tell you, change it. He said a fulfilling life is different from each person. You have to acknowledge your dreams and not just wait for life to happen. Opportunities don't come knocking at your door. So, and apart from that, you need to change what you are doing. If what you are doing, like I said, what you are doing is not making you smile. But one thing we have to know, that this opportunity does not just jump on your feet. You need to look at it. You need to have an open mind to be able to get those opportunities. Sometimes this opportunity comes because we are stuck, because we are drained, because we are just thinking one-sided. We don't really actually recognize this. You see what I said? A fulfilled life, a life that is a life that fulfilled, include God and everything, that you are happy, everything inside of you, and you are that woman. So I want to ask everybody a question today. As you listen to me, ask yourself, am I an asset or a liability? Am I an asset? You remember that guy that said, the guy that showed that told the wife, I'm here going out working and you're there spending 35,000 on a Ashobi. So that woman is a liability. He's not an asset. So ask yourself today, are you an asset or you are a liability? If you are a liability, you're dragging the guy down, whoever is with you. But if you're an asset, you are adding value, just like the Proverb 31 woman. You are adding value to the person. You are there. That is the woman that can carry, shadow everything. You remember all the qualities I mentioned earlier as the Proverb 31 woman. She's able to handle whatever. Even if nobody is there to do it, she can do it. I will just share my story. My 6 years is 7 years now story in the beautiful business that made me who I am today, and what I am today, and everyone and my partners that we have come to share with you today. I've been able to go on 17 exotic trips. Nobody paying my bills, the company is paying it, and I'm enjoying my life at my own terms. Picture does not lie. So I will just go through it so that we'll share this opportunity with you. And if you know that it's something that can, and we know because it has changed our life, we'll know that yes, it will definitely change your life too. So you can see us here, you can see a lot of us here, just living the life that we live. This is my first son, going on a journey with your first son, paying all the bills is something that I would never have dreamt of doing. But the opportunity we are going to share with you today has given us this privilege. And we thank God that, yes, we saw it. So pictures, I will just run through my picture. This was a cruise I went to, based on this business. And if you don't have it, you cannot give it. If you don't have it, you cannot give it. So an independent woman is somebody who can take care of herself, who can enjoy herself, who can depend on herself. Whether anybody is there or not, you'll be able to take care of yourself. So these are the things we got through the business. Having own your own money. He said your husband will praise you. This is my husband praising me. You understand? Standing on a platform, over 12,000 people, and he came with me to actually get this check. And he knows that, yes, my wife is the one. This is not my money. This is my wife's money. So we are just going to share you some of the things I have done, that the business have allowed me to do. This is a purpose-built amusement park that I have built even from this business. I got a car that I gave to my son. These are the qualities of a woman who is not dependent on anyone, who has worked her way very hard to the top and has gotten what she wants. And that is what an independent woman is. So I gave this car to my son. My husband didn't give the car. I gave the car to my son. And I've helped my families, I've helped my younger ones. They've gotten married. I didn't depend on anybody to do their wedding. I did it myself to the glory of the Almighty God. And then you become like the 5 people you spend the most time with. You choose Kelly. So if you see on my screen, this is Eric and Monica Warren. They are, millionaires in their own words. You just see yourself meeting these people because you are that woman that have come to influence the world, change the world, and change the people around you. So he says, get clear on you. You are what you do. You know, these are women who are cutting edge, who are breaking barriers in their own, and in the industry that we have come to show you today. The woman by my left is Susan Sledge. These are my friends in this industry, and this business has brought me to this area. So it has not only allowed me to be the woman who I am in my home, but it has showed me to the whole world to see that, yes, I can actually influence the world around me and transform others. And that is what a woman is. And that is why we are talking about today, that if you empower a woman, you will empower everybody around them. So I would just want to play a short video and let this woman introduce this business, the business we're introducing. She's a multi-million dollar earner in this business, and she has something to tell us as women on what to do, even with what, before we come back to tell you exactly what we did that got us to the position we are today.
I said, are you ready? Please help me welcome to the stage the CEO and co-founder of Network Marketing Pro, the one and only Marina
Eric and I recognize that there is a huge audience, huge group that represents our profession more than anybody else. And not that many people pay attention to that. How many of you know that 77% of distributors around the world are women? Isn't that something? I think there is women. That's why we recognize that and we take it to the next level. Responsible for 80% for all purchasing decisions for the household, which means that we buy not just for ourselves, but for our families, for our kids, and for our house, for all the house, for everybody in the family. So what it means for you? Women are your biggest customer, and women are your biggest representation of distributors. They're majority of your team. Do you think women think slightly different than men? Yeah, just a little bit, just tiny bit. But it's important to realize that women have slightly different ideas and reasons why they join this business. Because women, we see that for work from home, right? To be able to fit all the businesses in our busy schedule, to be able to take kids to school, to go to their practices, to go to their place. So it's a big deal for us to be able to work around our family schedule. And another important reason that I think not that many people pay attention to is this business provides absolutely equal opportunity for men and women, regardless of your education, regardless of your skill level, regardless of your age, skin color, none of that is important. If you bring your passion, your desire, your willingness to work hard, you will achieve anything you can dream of. This profession can bring all the way, all up to your all dreams that you ever wished for, but you have to help and you have to make it happen. So a couple days ago, I read an article and I knew that this statistic is pretty harsh, but it definitely stunned me. Do you know that in the United States, 19.5% women getting paid less, 19.5% than men for the same job, for the same level of education, and if you have the same level of skills. So almost 20% less. Why is that? And I don't want to talk how fair or unfair it is. And unfortunately, those numbers go even harder and bigger if you are in a different ethnicity group, and like Hispanic people getting paid way, way less, and it some gets close to like 60% less than what the male gonna receive for the same job. And it goes all the way to up 20. But in network marketing, we don't have to deal with this. Network marketing provides equal opportunity for women and men and everybody who is willing to work hard and dedicate their life to this profession.
Yeah, so I just showed that screen. I will stop sharing my screen now so that we can all, I just showed it so that, okay. Are we here?
Yes, we're
Okay.
here. We're all muted and paying attention.
Okay, I just want to, so that we can now come back. So you can see that, you're welcome. You can see, so I'm just going to be asking some questions. I'm going to be talking to my partner. Justin, you're welcome. And I know that you're in this profession, and I want you to share with us as, you know, I want you to share with us what brought you to this profession.
Okay, my name is Jocelyn Ademiluyi, and I'm an event consultant as well as a business.
Oh, sorry, sorry, mute yourself. Okay, go on.
Okay. Can we request for the people that just joined to mute? Okay, so my name is Jocelyn Ademiluyi. I'm an event consultant and manager, as well as a business development consultant. I've always had this desire to be independent, even way from while I was growing up. I always wanted to have my money. I always wanted to, I didn't want my dad to ask me, what did you spend that money on? Then I got married, and I always wanted to be able to support my husband with extra, you know. So I had that desire to be independent. I didn't want to be a liability. I wanted to be an asset. I've always thought myself as that. So that's why I came on board the business.
Okay, so that's why you came. And can you just tell us a little bit about your story in the business, just in one word, what you've gained, what the business has for you, and what the future holds for you?
Okay, let me take it this way. Apart from wanting extra income, I've always loved my family time. So when it came to me that I could do something from home and enjoy quality time with my family and enjoy the travels, I love traveling. So when it came to me that I could do all of that, I decided, okay, let me try. I must be honest with you, I didn't jump on it immediately. I procrastinated, and it took a few years for me to come back, but I wish I didn't, because I would have been closer to my goal than I am right now, although I'm crushing my goals day by day. So I sort of wanted more for myself, my kids, my family. I wanted to take my kids to the best school. I had that experience, so I didn't want it to be any different for my children. I'm a mom of 3 children, 3 amazing children. I wanted to make sure we had excellent health. My little boy at 11 months was diagnosed with bronchitis. So it was always wheezing, having that. So someone comes to me and says, you can live better, you can have all of these things you want, you can travel the world and make this money. And I'm like, hey man, count me in. So I joined. At first I was a bit, when I joined eventually, I made up my mind that I was not going to allow fear or any naysayers to make me weak. So I went full throttle, like got everything I needed to do, followed all the rules. Like most of the time when you're going to do a business, you always feel like you know what you're going to do. The best thing to do whenever you go into a new environment is find out what is obtainable. And that was what I did. So in 3 months, I was able to make my first travel, all expense paid, first class treatment, right from the embassy to the hotels and everything. So it was nice. And then the good part of it is my son stopped wheezing. I
Wow,
stopped having, yes, he was later diagnosed. He didn't even have any, in fact, he was the last person or none to catch a cold when there's flu in the class. You know, so I went from 5 antibiotics a term on my son to no antibiotics in probably a whole year. So for me, it was an exciting opportunity. So I jumped on it. I enjoyed the health benefits because I used to have ulcer. That was first of September, the last day in September, and then the 1st of October, I was in the hospital from ulcer attack, and that was when I had that brainwave. I'm like, you know what? You have to fully show interest in this business. This was a month into the business, and a month later, no, not a few days into the business, sorry. So I went and I used all the things I was supposed to use, enjoyed the benefits of that. And 3 years down the line, I haven't had any symptoms of asthma. I'm free from dysmenorrhea. My son doesn't wheeze anymore. We have a healthier lifestyle. And yes, money in the bank. So yeah, it is. When I say money in the bank, my husband was still doing most of his responsibilities, but it was easy for him to say, hey, babe, could you quickly transfer the school fees? I'll pay you back. And I'm like, okay. You know, I became more reliable. You know, there was a sure source of income. And the best part was it was even additional income. I didn't have to stop what I was doing before. I didn't have to abandon my family to spend hours in traffic or at meetings to be able to make this money. And the most beautiful part is I was retailing in almost 6 countries at that time.
So wow,
So
that's awesome. So
yes,
thank you so much. That's an amazing testimony. We want to bring in Jumai. Jumai, can you hear us? Can you unmute yourself and tell us a little bit? I don't know whether you're still on traffic, Lagos traffic. Is she hearing us? But we'll just wait. So that's amazing testimony. So what does the future hold for you? Jumai,
There's serious noise here.
Okay,
Serious noise. I don't know.
are you still on traffic? Okay, there's serious noise. She's on traffic. So Jocelyn, what does the future hold for you? What do you look onto right now in the business before we tell them what exactly we do?
Okay, I was talking about retailing in 6 countries. I have the potential because I'm in this business to retail in over 160 countries. So I expect to make in yen, dollars, pounds, sterlings as soon as possible. I have enjoyed the travel, so I expect more. I want to be like you with the 16 travel experience. So I'm looking forward to that as long as COVID allows. I'm looking forward to more income, a better health. And the best part for me is that it's not like a business where I have to keep my trade secrets. It's so Christian to me that I can share with you, share with anyone what I did. And all the person needs to do is do the same thing I have done. And they could actually have the same experience or even a better experience than I have. So for me, I'm looking forward to being able to share to more people and grow myself while I do that. And my kids can take over when they grow up. I look forward to that.
Wow, that's awesome. So you can hear that. So this is where we've come to share with you, and we're just going to share with you what we do. And if you think that it's something that you can do good, you can join us and we'll be ready to work with you. So we're just going to share with you. I will go back and share my slide and then play another video so that you can see exactly what we do. So just share another video. I'm going to share it so you can see exactly what we do here. Okay, So, but before then, before I share this video, I just want to say something to us. Sometimes when we come to a place like this, our minds are closed. You know, everything happened. We all do that. Maybe you want to say, oh, I've heard about this before. But I just want to tell everyone that is listening here right now, please just have an open mind, because that was what I did when I came in. If I didn't have this open mind when I came in, I won't be where I am today. So we're going to share with you this opportunity. So keep your mind open to opportunities. They are closer than opportunities are like opportunities are like if you wait too long, you miss them. If you wait too long, he said opportunities are like sunrises. If you wait too long, you will miss them. And thank God I didn't wait too long. You remember what Jocelyn said, that she actually waited, but if she had not waited, she would have been, you know, earning more or doing more than what she's doing right now. He said, you don't get unlimited chances to have the things we want. Nothing is worse than missing an opportunity that will have changed our life. And I thank God that the day I saw this opportunity, I did not procrastinate. I jumped in because it was that high point of my life where I needed a change. I wanted to make a difference. I wanted to prove that, yes, I am this. I can do things for myself. So you see, opportunity is nowhere. I don't know how you're reading it. Some people will read it as opportunity is now here. Some people will read it as opportunity is nowhere. But what we just want to say is that you have to look at opportunity. You have to have an open mind. You know, is it that you're reading it, opportunity is nowhere, or you're looking at yourself right now, you're here, or say, okay, what are they talking about? But we just want you to have an open mind and wait and see. You know, Robert Kisak, Richard Branson say, if somebody offers you an opportunity that you don't know how to do, just wait and see it and learn how to do it. We all came here, we learned. I didn't know anything about this business when I came in. I am a 7-figure income earner to the glory of God. I have traveled to 17 amazing countries. When I came in, I didn't know my left from my right. I'm an estate surveyor by profession. I never did retailing one day. You understand? Even if I had a shop in Lekki Phase 1, I was selling other things, but not this kind of retailing. So I want everyone to have an open mind. You know, so what as they say, when opportunity comes to some people, they immediately see an opportunity. They said, oh, I don't want the good things, don't pass them by. They immediately decide to take the opportunity with a strong belief of success. They see the opportunity materialize in their own mind eye, and then they just begin to immediately they see it. What are these saying? Immediately I saw these opportunities. The first thing I told to the person who did the presentation, I said, I can do this. If you can do it, I can. So immediately I just begin to think of things I can do. The amazing things I've not been able to achieve in my life that I can do with this opportunity. So that's why I want everyone to have this mindset today. So we are going to play this video for you, and you see exactly what this company is. And then we're introducing it, and then you see that it's a world of opportunity.
This
so
short
please
presentation
listen to
will
this
show
video,
you how
and
you
we'll
can
come
begin
back
to
and
build your own
conclude.
Forever
Thank you.
business using Forever's exclusive products and begin building a better lifestyle for you and those you love. There are 3 simple steps. Step 1, join Forever and share your experience with others. Step 2, build a small team, become a supervisor. Step 3, achieve manager status by building a large team of like-minded business owners. Let's look at each of these steps individually. Step 1, join Forever and share your experience with others. As you join and make your first purchase of Forever's exclusive products, you'll experience how they will help you look and feel better. That's a difference you'll want to share with others. As you do so, you activate Forever's marketing plan, which is what we call our compensation plan. Here's how it works. As you and those you sponsor purchase Forever products, you start accumulating case credits. A case credit is based on the monetary value of Forever products. Case credits are like points that Forever uses to track your progress as a Forever business owner. The more points you and those you sponsor accumulate, the higher you rise in the compensation plan. The higher you rise, the greater your earning potential. For instance, the first milestone to starting your own business comes when you personally purchase 2 case credits worth of product, which most do on their first purchase. At this point, you're recognized as a wholesale qualified Forever business owner with the title Assistant Supervisor. You're now eligible to purchase products at the wholesale price, plus a 5% personal discount, which brings your total discount to 35% from retail. Get ready, because beyond these incredible discounts, you're now ready to start earning money. As an assistant supervisor, you will earn 35% for all personal retail and online sales made using your Forever Business Owner ID, a number that grows to 48% as you rise through the marketing plan to become a manager. As a Forever Business Owner, you're now able to share Forever's amazing products with others and offer them the same great business building opportunity. Many have built successful Forever businesses in their local community with family and friends, while others have had great success, even global success, using social media. Perhaps you'll choose to do both. As those you have personally sponsored, whom we call Novus customers, begin making purchases, you'll earn 20% of the retail price on all purchases they make. You'll earn even more as they too become wholesale qualified Forever business owners and begin building their Forever businesses. You're now a team builder. Step 2, build a small team and become a supervisor. Once the sales for you and your small team reach a combined 25 case credits within 2 consecutive months, you advance to the title of supervisor and qualify for an additional monthly team leading bonus. This is sometimes called the volume bonus, and for good reason. You make more money as your team's volume increases, and your percentage increases as you advance to higher levels within the marketing plan. To qualify for these additional bonus payments in any given month, you must remain active, which means you can't just sit back and let your team do all the work. You personally need to accumulate 4 or more case credits through a combination of personal purchase, retail sales, and sales to Novus customers. Step 3, become a manager and build a large team of business owners. Achieving manager status represents a high degree of dedication and hard work. It's also the gateway to earning life-changing income. As manager, your sales bonus opportunity extends beyond your personal customers and personally sponsored business owners to the larger multi-generational team that you're helping to build. Your monthly team sales can qualify you for our generous car plan, Forever to Drive, our global travel incentives, the Eagle Manager Retreat and Global Rally, and our ultimate financial reward, the Chairman's Bonus, where Forever pays out millions of dollars to individual Forever business owners. Just how fast you do it is up to you, but with constant hard work, it's reasonable to achieve manager status in 5 to 6 months. This is where your life can truly change. There's plenty of training and support to help you along the way. At Forever, we know that the best way to succeed is to help others succeed. When you build a team of hardworking business owners, your success is assured and great things will happen. At Forever, we're invested in your success. We've seen millions of people change their lives by following these steps, and we're excited to help you do the same. Again, welcome, and thank you for becoming part of the Forever family.
Wow. Is that
Awesome.
amazing? Is that awesome? So we're just going to
Awesome.
come back to sharing, and we're going to come back. Let me come back to us again. Let me come back. Jocelyn, did you see that video?
Yes, I did. It was amazing.
Amazing.
You know, it gives me the reason to always, anytime I watch such videos, I remember why we're here and why we're doing this. There was a part that said that point where I was like, the most amazing part is you got to share this thing with people. You share the products, you share the opportunity. I have so many people that have joined me and they had this mental issue of, I have some money, what do I invest in? I don't have money, how do I start? You know, and with as low as 20,000 to 200,000, they were able to start their business and they are not where they were before. It's amazing. I hope you'll be able to show us the breakdown of how this works.
Right now, I want to show, I know a lot of people really understand what, I don't know if you're seeing my screen.
Yes, I can.
On my screen, you see a product there, and this product is called, it's a toothpaste. Everybody, I'm sure everyone here, we all brush our teeth this morning. So when the guy was saying that when you come into this business, you get your product. The first thing you're going to do is get your product. We don't pay for registration. That's the amazing thing with this company. You don't pay any money. The only thing you pay money for is the product you want to get. So when we came in, the first thing I did, I looked through what I was using. I used toothpaste, I used face cream, I use everything, my personal care, my supplement. I said, do you have that? The company said, yes, we'll have it. I swapped. I started using their own. So that's the first thing. Like when you heard in that video, he said, when you come in, you start to use the products because you cannot really give what you don't have. And that was what I did. And that's what Josely did. And that's what Jumai did. We just started using. And immediately you buy your products, you get your pack, and that pack gives you a discount. What you do is that you're already enjoying the products. You're already feeling good. Your family is feeling good. If you remember Jocelyn's testimony, I have so many testimonies. You know, if I keep sharing my testimony, we're not going to live here. So that's how you now feel good and look good. So as you're feeling good and looking good, once you come in, the company gives you a 35% discount. I'm a businesswoman. I was a businesswoman before I came to Forever. I had shop. I had a very big retail shop in Lekki Phase 1. There was nowhere I went around the world to buy the things I bought that any company gave me a 5%. Maybe if they are so generous, they give me a 10%. They never gave me 35%. So immediately I bought my product from this company. The company gave me a 35%. And I started to enjoy the company. And I started to enjoy the business. I started to enjoy the products. So what that 35% means is that the product I bought initially, when I went back to buy them again to use, remember I stopped going to all those shops to buy my things. I now started, I started to spend less. So I spend less in buying the things. So when I found out that this thing, the products are good, they are changing my life, everything, I used to have this, my son used to have this, I used to have this, all those things just went away. So what do? The next thing I started to share. And then they now told me, you can monetize your product. You can change your product and make money from it. And then that's what the next stage in the business. But the thing is that, like you heard in that video, nobody forces you to do whatever what you don't want to do. If you just want to remain a user and using the product and getting your 35%, you can. But that will not lead you to an independent woman. That will not lead you to that financial independent woman that we're talking to today. So the reason why we're here is to see how this business transformed my life and the lives of Jocelyn and Jumai to become that woman that we're talking. So we now said, okay, what I don't have anything to lose. I'm already using this product. They are fabulous. Why can't I just share it? So I started to share. I told my friends, like people come into my home and they see, oh, what are you using? Your toothpaste. Oh, this is my toothpaste. Or you come into my bathroom, you see my hand wash and they, oh, what is this? Oh, it's my hand wash. And the beautiful part of it that these products are chemical free. You understand? They are chemical free. Like the ones you go and buy, you don't even know where they are from. I know where my product is from. I know who is making my product. I am satisfied. As a woman, as a Proper 31 woman, you really want to know who your farmer is. You really want to know what is going on your table. So I know where my products are coming. And then when I now started to share it, you can see I now started to make between 80,000 and 160,000 by just sharing it. And what did I do? I developed a handful of customers, like the people who see my products or the people who look at me and say, oh, Susan, you used to be this, you are not this. Oh, how come you're not slim? How come you're looking good? I started to share the product with them and I started to earn between 80 to 160,000 naira per month. All I just did was have a handful of customers. And this you can do online. You can have an Instagram page to boost this product and then you start to sell and then you start to make this money. But 120,000 will not take you there. Am I correct, Jocelyn?
Yes, very true.
Yes, 120,000 will not make you that woman that you want to be. So I now said, okay, you know what I'm going to do? Why don't I now begin to build other people, teach other people to do exactly what I'm doing? And that's okay, those people that are using my product already. And I told them, I'm making 120,000 from this business, 180,000. Do you want to build a small customer, retail-based customer, and see where it will lead you? And they said yes. So I told them they bought their own products, used their own products, and they built their own retail customer. So I got 2 people to do that. Before you know it, we were 30 people in the team, and we had over 600 customers. and everybody, you have your own customer, 20 customers, Justin have our own 20 customers, you might have our own 20 customer, Mr. D have their own 30 customer. We are all earning retail profit. And as you do, and then before you know, in my team, we became like 30 in the team, and everybody organizing their customers, using your products. And that is how that, my income jumped from that 180 I'm talking about to over 250 to 1 million. So by 30 customers, all I had was just me using my products and my 20 customers, and then teach others to do the same. Like we said, empower a woman, and the woman teach her to empower others. So by just developing those customers, we did this. And then I said, okay, what is this business? What has it got to offer? And by the time I had those people dealing with their customers, and everybody's enjoying their own retail profit, and then they open up to me again. I became a manager. The manager you heard in that video, it's just as simple as that. I became a manager, and then what did I do? I didn't just stop there, because this business is about where you help people. You don't just stop there. You're paid. It's just like you have a salon. There's a girl in your salon. You teach this girl how to make hair, and then before the girl say, "Oh, I'm going," and then you teach the girl how to get customers. That is how it is. And then what did I do? And I started to teach the people that I brought in to begin to build their own team. That is when, by the time they now started building their own team, they have their own team. I now start to leverage my time. So you see that your team is now becoming larger. You came from having just using the products to having about 20 customers. And from that 20 customers, you move on to having, teaching people to do exactly what you're doing. And then you're having a lot of customers in your team. And then everybody in that team that begin, maybe about 5 people in the team, not everybody, the 30 or 60, 30 people does not have to have build a team. Maybe out of that 30, you look for 5 that want to change their life. And then those 5 now start to build their own team. And that's why you come to this amazing income. I tell you, it is amazing. You build those 5, you help those 5 to build their own team. And then in that, you start to earn between 1 million to 9 million. And I tell you, I am a 7 income earner. I have earned 7 income in this business for the past 7 years. You can imagine what to earn 7 income. Even in this Corona stage, we still earn that. So this is how you do it. Before you know, you have these people in your team, 780 team members, but you remember, you just brought 2 people. You had 20 customers. That's what you started from. So everything is step by step. You don't have to go through having a lot of people. Everything depends on and then we have support. You begin to support yourself. The team is there to support you. You are just working with 5 key people. And you might want to ask me, where do I get these people from? The people that use your product, of course. The people that is on Facebook, anywhere you get them, especially people who use your product. Remember those your 20 customers that you were making 180,000 from. They are going to love your product, and you're going to tell them, you know what, you can make money from this product. And that is how you get to do what you get to do. So you see, it is as simple as ABC. Am I correct, Jocelyn? Did you see?
Yes. What you just spoke about now, about turning your customers to businessmen. Just yesterday, someone that bought products from me from the US last month told her husband to buy more yesterday and sent me a message this morning. Okay, I'm ready to make money from this.
Yeah.
And she's happy.
Yes, she's happy. So, let me even give another testimony. I just posted something online. I don't know how many of you are on my Facebook. I'm in Canada right now. I'm not in Nigeria. And because of the lockdown, I came to see my daughter here. And then I was locked down in Canada. And people are asking me, Susan, where are you coming home? And I'm like, I don't want to come back. It's like, why? Because I am enjoying my product. Because in this business, the business gives you the opportunity to do this business anywhere you go. Just this month, just from my sales in Canada, I'm in my home. I'm not carrying the product on my head. Immediately you get your starter pack. The company gives you a link to actually, that means you have franchise to do this business in 160 countries, and then you can do it. What did I do? I sent my links to my friends in the UK, in Canada, everywhere. They are there. And because of the COVID-19, people are so particular about their health. Everybody is drinking aloe vera gel. And at the time I looked at my global pay, I opened my email, and you remember what I did in the chat room? I was like, I saw how much did I see in my bank account, in my global, not even in my Nigeria money, in my global account. I am in Canada, I am not working, I am just here taking care of my, and then I saw in my bank account, I saw in my global pay $1,700. I was like, wow, what did I do? Somebody in their house bought one aloe vera, another person bought hand wash, another person bought hand sanitizer. And then the company is paying me $1,700. And what did I quickly transferred it to my bank accounts in Canada, and it's giving me about 2,500 Canadian dollars. You understand? So that is the amazing part in this business. It's so awesome. The money just come. I'm not even talking about my pay from Nigeria because I'm not even using that, but I'm using what I'm getting from here. So that's how you see you begin to change your life. Forever offers additional. And that's how once you start that, you now begin to enjoy that which we said in the video. You see yourself traveling the world. You begin to live that life that you have always dreamed of. You know, this is the forever plan, getting your car, getting everything, living the life that you need. And the ultimate, you know, you have a family that cares about you. Like I said, it's a business that you have for yourself and not by yourself. Once you are in this business, you have support. You have everybody begin to work with you. You begin to work with you. We work together. It's a business you have for yourself, but not by yourself. We will teach you how to build that customer base because that's the only thing you need to do. You don't need to do anything. A lot of people get this business wrong. But in this team, our team is called the Team Transformers. We have it right. We know that it is through customers that you can build a large business. And with that, you have the franchise to actually get this product to people you love across the world. So what do you need to come in? Just like I said, no registration. All you need to do is just get 162,000. Can you imagine that you have 162,000 in your hand, and then you at the end you are earning? How much did I tell you that I earned from Canada this month? About
$1,700.
This business 7 years ago with 162,000. And did I just mention that I've earned 7-figure income in 7 years? What business will give you? What business will you start with? Even this amount that can give you that. But another thing, we know how the thing is right now. If you don't even have this kind of money, you can get back to whoever invited you. There's a way we can break it down because we can meet you, because we know we want you to be that woman, that independent woman, that woman that can take care of her home, that woman that stops depending. Every time you're crying, you're begging for this, you're that, you push you around because you don't know, you don't have your own money. So we just want to encourage everyone. We've done it. It has worked for us. And we know that, yes, it will definitely work for you. So I want to come back and see, you can see that is what we, you know, this is what we do. And this is just what we do. And we're glad to share it with you. So I'm happy and excited. Starting a business with less than 200,000. I've traveled the world. I've not only traveled the world, I'm making so much money. I'm an independent woman and I'm a Proverb 31 woman today. So that's what we've come to offer to you today. So I don't know how many of you is excited. The day I saw this presentation, I was like, wow, can I really change my life with so little money? And I have done it to the glory of the Almighty God. So
yay, I'm excited as well.
So if you're here with us and you want to ask any question, please, you can ask, you can mute yourself. We just have about 10 minutes to go. You can mute yourself and then ask the question you want to ask. So if you're here, if you're here, you want to ask any question?
Adebukola Bapalola, Mrs. Eni Larry, Franca Yemi Alayo. Any question? If yes, Sue.
Yeah, so just one question before we go. Are you still excited? Are you still excited about this business the way you were when you saw the presentation?
Who, me?
Yes.
Oh wow. Every day I get blown because it's either I'm getting a mail from US, UK, SA, or Ghana to tell me that I just made a sale without even having to remind the person, because the person uses the product, and because of the quality of the product, they always come back. So, and the good part is the support system we get from the team and the free training that comes along with it. It makes you a better person, it makes you a stronger woman. It makes you, all these women supporting women that we say verbally. This is the practical example of women supporting women. So yes, I'm still excited every morning when I wake up. It's my go-to, and I feel very great being able to share it. That's a very good thing for me.
Amazing. And the fact that you're not working alone, we work together. You understand?
Together.
Work together,
Yeah.
will support you as long as you want to achieve it. Like I said before, if you just want to be a user, to God be the glory, you can be a user. Forever does not force you to do what you don't want to do. Please, there's a lot of people there that say, oh, you must do this. I hear this a lot. Oh, you must do this. No, you don't have to do anything. You do it at your own terms. You do it, you do what you want to do. It is your why that takes you to the up. My why was to be that woman I want to be. That's why after I used the products, I now started to share. And by the time I start sharing, I was getting like 180,000. I said, oh, wow, if I can earn 180,000, my wife took me to where I am today. So it is your why. You are not.
How many people do we share to without making a dime?
Sorry?
How many people do we share to regularly without making a kobo or without making a dime?
There are a lot of things regularly. You recommend, like, you go to a nice hotel and then somebody come to meet you and say, oh, where can I get a nice hotel around your residence? Oh, that hotel is very good. You've just recommended something because you've been to the hotel. That's why we say, use your product. Everyone here, you have a toothpaste that you use. What you need to ask yourself now, how much has that toothpaste given you? How much is the soap that you're using right now? What has it done to you? What has it paid? Has it paid your bills? So if the answer to this is a no, change to the toothpaste that will pay your bills. Change to the cream. Change to the ones that will change your life. So that's just what I want everybody to know. So this has changed our life. We're saying it's the testimony to the glory of the Almighty God, and we're very sure that it will change you. So if you think that is something you want to do, please get back to the person who invited you and tell the person, don't procrastinate. Just say, I am in. Tell me what to do. I will definitely we assure you again that we'll work alongside with you using this great opportunity to make you that financial independent woman that you have always dreamed to be.
Thank
so
you.
let me just see a chat. I don't know. There's something somebody said.
Well done, Ma. Always look up to you, from Uche. Then Franca says, thank you so much for the encouragement.
We thank God. That is what we do here. We are our team. What we know is that we just want to empower every woman there. So if you are a woman, you look at yourself, you're not contributing anything to your home. This is not a business we're telling you to go and bring millions. You can do this, and we will all team up to make sure we love ourselves. We don't fight ourselves. That's another thing. We are family. We are sisters. We are strangers who become sisters. A lot of people in the city, we never know each other from anywhere. We don't pull each other down. All we do is pull you up so that you can achieve and be that woman that you want to be today. Want to use this opportunity to say thank you. Justin, you have a welfare whatever for them, or what to tell them?
I want to say to you that if you have said yes in your mind, I love you already, because that's all we share in our team. With love, we can grow one another. So your greatest fear that you have right now, just put it behind and take my love. And welcome to the team.
Yes. So there's no, you can be afraid. I was when I came in, everybody.
I was
when I came in. Because when you're going to something new in your life, you will be afraid. So don't say, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. No, you will. We all did. I did. I didn't know what I was going into. But what made me to do what was that I wanted to be that Proverbs 31 woman, a woman who can stand on her feet and do whatever what she can do at her own choice, at her own time. So being afraid is normal, very normal. We were all there, but just be assured that we are here. We've got your back, and we will work together to be that person that you want to be. So thank you, everyone. So we want to say thank you for joining us. God bless you all and have a
Thank you,
nice
ma'am.
Friday and a wonderful weekend. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate this time. And please don't
Thank
let this time
you.
go to waste. Get back to whoever invited you and tell the person, please, don't be, we all work together. If I didn't invite you, be rest assured we have a team. We have a group team. We have a Facebook group. We have groups everywhere that we use to drive this business. So thank you, Jocelyn, for joining me. I
Thank
really
you so
appreciate.
much for the
And all the people
time.
from Canada, I want to say I love you all and God bless you. Thanks you, Perpetual. I can see your face. Thank you, Kenny. Thank you all. Thank you, everyone. Everyone, Mrs. Oga, everyone, thank you so much. Ify, thank you. Enilara, thank you. Mrs. Green, thank you. Thank you. Obi, thank you for joining. Ibuku, thank you. God bless you. Ibuku, how are you? Are you from the UK? Is she there?
Hello, love you.
Hi,
Nice to see
Ibuku.
you.
How are you? That's another partner from the UK. How's the UK? How are you doing there?
Fantastic. Nice joining you today.
Thank you so much.
Look
Thank you.
forward to seeing you.
Welcome.
Yeah, yes. All right. So thank you, everyone. God bless you and have a wonderful weekend. Thank you. God bless you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.